It's Wednesday. You know what time it is? It's time for Sew on Wednesday. Hi, I'm Lorraine, and thank you for coming and joining me today on my channel. I'm here all alone. Carolyn's gone home, my little cross-stitch buddy. We had such a wonderful time. She was here for 3 weeks, and we just cross-stitched and ran errands and saw family and went to birthday parties and celebrated Christmas and New Year's and did all kinds of fun stuff together. So she is definitely a blessing. So anyway, I already miss her, and I've had to try to make this video. I think this is my 9th try, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to go with whatever happens on this one. So if I stumble around a little bit, I'm just trying to get used to being all by myself again without my little sidekick. So anyway, I just want to tell you guys, I stayed up till after midnight on Christmas Eve. No, New Year's Eve. Oh, I told you I was having a hard time. New Year's Eve. Yes, New Year's Eve, me and my husband stayed up till 12:20. We did. It's been years since we've done that. And Carolyn was sitting there with her mouth wide open like, I cannot believe you guys are doing this. I said, we did it. So we watched Top Gun. We watched Top Gun Maverick and Top Gun, the original one that was made, I guess, 25 years ago. So, and we started a sale together. We stayed up till 12:01, and we started our Winter Blues 2023 sale, sew along together. And I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes how it looks, how far I've gotten on that. But I stayed up, and my first stitch, cross stitch, went in at 12 o'clock a.m. Still can't believe I stayed up that late. Actually, by the time I lay down in the bed, it was like 15 till 1. Wow. What can I say? It's a new day. It's a new year. So I don't have anything written down. I tried to write down what I was going to talk about today, and I just got everything laying in front of me and off to the side here. So I'm just going to pick it up and tell you about it. First of all, I've got my haul in front of me, so I'm just going to show you everything I bought. Me and Carolyn went to the Stitch Niche in Arlington. Fabulous store, I'm telling you. I had such a good time. I was in there 2 hours, and Carolyn was so patient with me. She finally just found a chair and just sit down and just watched me just roam around the store. There were so many patterns in the store and so many finishes in the store. I couldn't look at it all. It was just overwhelming for me. And after 2 hours, I thought I need to leave, but I didn't leave without buying some good stuff, I'm telling you. So if you're in the Arlington area, go to the Stitch Niche. And Pam, the co-owner, was one of the, I think there's 2 owners, and Pam being one of the owners was there. And she's a sweetheart. She helped me out. I had some questions about some threads, and she helped me with that and just sit there and visited with us, and was just so nice. So, and she ended up giving us something free. I thought that was really sweet. She gave us a floss drop with the Stitch Niche on it. And I love this. I really do. And I will definitely use it. Definitely use it. So let me show you what I got. Well, I got, this is a fat 18-inch by 10-inch cotton velveteen hand dyed by Lady Dot Creates, and it's called Bittersweet. And they only had one color at the store at the Stitch Niche, and I've heard of Lady Dot Creates, and I thought, oh, I want to get this. I want to probably do a drum keep with this, the top part, use this on the top part of the pincushion. So, but anyway, I got this from there. I love that color, Bittersweet. It's like an orangey color, a burnt orange. So I bought that. I bought a bunch of patterns. And this first one, oh my goodness. This one is so darling. I'm going to take it out of the package because you can't see it really well in the package. But it's by Heartstring Sampler. And I saw it and I said, this is so precious. It's a church doll sampler roll. And what it is, I don't know if y'all know the history of the church dolls. I know when I was a little girl, I was born in a country town in South Carolina. I mean, really country, and they still had churches that had these little handkerchief dolls that they would let people hold. Oh, not kids during church, and just to keep them quiet. And my mother actually had a handkerchief doll too, if I remember correctly. But anyway, this kind of is the same concept, but earlier, probably in the 1800s or early 1900s, the mother would make the child, the little girl, a little doll that she could sit down in the pews, because back then there was no Sunday school. The kids and the family, I mean, they all stayed together doing church, and the little girl could play with her little doll. This would be rolled up in a sampler, and the little doll would, this particular one, I'm not sure back then if they came with little things to play with the doll, accessories, but this one actually has accessories. This is the little doll, and you can get the little accessories on Etsy. There's a lady on there that makes these little accessories, little bowl and pitcher and cup and a little rolling pin that goes with this size doll. But this pattern has the sampler and has this little, the pattern for this doll to make it, and actually heartstrings inside of this pattern. They say if you need more instructions, they have pictures that they would send you of instructions on step by step. And so I emailed them and asked for the instructions, and then the very next day they sent them to me. So this comes with instructions, written instructions, but I wanted the pictures, the photographs on step by step, which would help me make this, put this all together. So, but this is so darling. I love this. So I'm going to start on this very, very soon. And I actually bought the threads that go with this. This is pretty exciting for me. This is my first threads other than DMC to buy. And I actually bought everything that goes, well, this one's a classic color work. There was one of the Weeks Dye Work. They're all Weeks Dye Work. Let me see how many do I have? There's 4. There's actually 5 Weeks Dye Work threads that go with this, but one of them was missing. She has sold out of them at the Stitch Niche. This one's moss. Oops. I just love these colors. I've never seen, like I said, I've never seen any over-dyed threads before, and I just love it. I love the colors. This one's Havana. This one is Straw. And this one is Teal Frost. And one of them was missing. Baked Apple was missing. So Kim at the Stitch Niche, she goes, oh, I'll help you. She goes, we can match it up with another color that's very, very close. So she matched Baked Apple, we substituted Baked Apple for Apple Fritter by Classic Colorworks. So I'm pretty excited about this. This is my first over-dyed threads I'm going to be using to make this little church doll sampler. So I can't wait to get started on that. It's going to be so cute. And if it's got a doll, I want it. I know. Listen, we're never too old to play with dolls, I'm telling you. But what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to make this, and eventually one day my little granddaughter, who's only 5 months old right now, will get this, and I will give it to her as a gift. That's my plan. So I got that. I bought this. This is Lizzie Kate, and it's Flora Max Samples 2015 Stockings, number 173. I bought this. And they come with these little charms down here that goes on the stockings. And I've already purchased the threads, DMC threads, for these little stockings right here. So I bought that. Little House Needleworks Sugar and Spice. So cute. Actually, I did not buy this one. One of my Christmas presents came later. My daughter, I had bought me this, and I didn't get to show you guys last video, so I'm going to show you right now. My daughter gave me this for Christmas. By Erica Michaels. Holiday Home Berries is the name of this pattern. And this is the top to the berries. So cute. And I've got another strawberry. This one I bought from the Stitch Niche. Forgotten Farm. So cute. I'm going to take this one out of the plastic because this plastic's kind of thick on this one. This is Heartstring Sampler. And I've seen this made up before. Oh my goodness, is this beautiful. And that was one thing about the Stitch Niche. In their store, they had a lot of things, or a lot of finishes. Oh my goodness. When you see things finished, it makes a world of difference, I'm telling you. But this is Liberty Pin Drum and Needleberries. Pretty. So I'm going to be doing that. And another strawberry in there. And this is the Scarlet House. Some of these patterns are the first time designers are the first time I've ever bought. You know, they're brand new designers to me. That's what I'm trying to say. The Scarlet House, Remember Me. I thought that was so pretty. I love the blues. It says, when this you see, remember me. I had so many patterns picked out at the Stitch Niche. I ended up having to go through them and kind of filter out the ones I really thought I needed just to get that day. And this one's on Not Forgotten Farm, 1887, Patriotic Strawberry Pin Keep. I guess you guys can tell I'm planning on making some strawberries. These will be my first strawberry cross stitch I've done. I've done strawberry pin cushions before, which I've got a couple beside me over here I'm going to show you in a minute. But I've never done a cross stitch, so I'm excited about it. Then me and Carolyn saw this, and we thought it was so funny, so I bought it. This is another first time to have a designer, what am I trying to say? The first time I've bought this designer's cross stitch patterns. Stacy Nash Primitives. Since I haven't been cross stitching that long, some of these things are new. It's not cute. What's the name of this guy? Oh, it's Spotted Pig's Pin Keep. We looked at this and we started laughing. So I bought it. And I'm going to do it. Well, I'll put it in later. Some of these packagings are so hard to get back in. Then I bought my first Blackbird design pattern, Frosty's Night Out. He's adorable. And it's a pin keep. And one more. I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. It's by Needlework Press. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Something J. Mead. Is it? I'll just show it to you. Philby J. Mead? I'm not sure. But anyway, I thought this was so pretty. I like this big rose right here. And this is a sampler, so. Anyway, and I'm going to pick the DMC colors out. They do have a DMC. You can use DMC color floss or another brand, AU. Here it is back here. I've never heard of them before. Well, I'm going to pick the DMC conversion with that. But I thought that was so pretty. There was, like I said, there were so many beautiful things in that store. I could have kept buying. Then I got some Kernick 028. I needed for one of my kitted up projects I'm working on. And then, so that's all I got at the Stitch Niche. Like I said, I could have bought a lot more, but I had to filter it through. I had a set amount of money I was going to spend, so I had to stay within that budget. So anyway, so I was able to get all those, which I think is a pretty good haul. Then I went to the Rocking Bobbin over in Garland, Texas, and it's a quilt shop. My daughter's a quilter, and Carolyn's a quilter also. So we went in there, and I ended up buying 3 different fabrics for project bags. I thought they were so, so cute. And I'm going to show you that right now, what I bought. Carolyn, I miss you. I do. I'm having a hard time talking. I hope I'm making sense. Y'all just bear with me. But look at this fabric. I want to make a project bag with this. Isn't that the cutest? I love the colors. It's like a vintage holiday look in the kitchen. Gingerbread. Got gingerbread on it and milk and cookies and all that good stuff. Peppermint candy. So I bought enough to make 2, so I'll make one for me and I'll give one away. And this one's really cute too. They had some really, really different fabrics in that store I hadn't seen in Hobby Lobby or Joann's. This one's vintage. This lady with her apron on. Coffee beans and pink coffee cup, and so I thought it would make a cute project bag. I bought enough to make 2. Make one and give one away. And then I bought enough to make 2 of this one. Just a bunch of coffee cups. So I'm going to be busy making some project bags next few days. Then I found these. These were so, so cute. I thought, how sweet. And they're little zipper charms. So I'm going to put these on my project bags. And I bought these 2. And this was at this quilting store by Moda. Are they both by Moda? Yeah, Moda Fabrics. So I really like these. So they're going to go on my project bags from the zipper. All right, that's my haul. That's all I bought. So I think it's enough. I want to show y'all some finishes now. You know the strawberries I want to start working on, the patterns I just showed you, cross stitch patterns. Well, I've actually made strawberries. I used to make a lot of strawberries and give them away as gifts. And I did them out of did the strawberries out of velvet. And I just wanted to show y'all one I've done. This is a red velvet one. And I just put glass pearls, has the seeds, and I did beading up here for the leaves and just did a little flower out of some taffeta, it looks like, and a glass bead at the top. And I've got a blue one also that I did a little bit different. So these are giant strawberries I've made. But like I said, I used to make a lot of these and I've given them away as gifts in the past. So I'll just be putting these with my collection of cross-stitch berries once I get them cross-stitched and made up. And then I used to make these too. I was really into making pin cushions. The strawberries were pin cushions. I made chickens. And I made this little slipper. I cut out my own little pattern. And I made this little slipper. It's got a little pin cushion right here on the top, right here. And right here you would put your thimble, right here in the slipper, the top of the slipper. You would just slide your thimble in right here. And I actually have a thimble in this one. And this thimble belonged to my mother. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I lost both my parents when I was real small. And this was her thimble, so I've kept it all these years. And I keep it right in this little shoe in my little sewing table right here. I've got a little, my sewing machine right here, and I've got a sewing table right here. And I got it in my drawer, so I keep it in there. So I just wanted to share with you guys these little slippers I made many years ago. I thought they were darling. All right, are y'all ready to see some whips? Well, I do. I have one more finish. Let me tell you about this one. This is a freebie. It's Valentine's freebie. I've had it for a while. I saw it last year and I thought, well, I'm going to hold off on making this when it gets closer to Valentine's Day. And this is a freebie by Plum Street Samplers, and it actually was done in 2013. And it's a Valentine stocking. I don't know if you can see the picture right here, but there it is right there. And these are my colors I use. I didn't use these colors. I just pulled from my stash and used my DMC colors I had in the house. So I started this and I finished it. It took me 2 days to stitch it up and just took a few minutes to sew it up. So, and it comes with a template, and it comes with the lettering, the numbers and the lettering, if you want to change it up. So, but I stitched it with everything on it, but I put my initials on it. And here it is. I ended up putting a little angel up here that Carolyn had made, and adding some ribbon right here. And this is all stitched up. They have instructions on the pattern that just says stitch it up. They said not to put any lining in it. And I just folded down the top around the edge here and just glued it in there with Arlene's fabric glue or tacky glue. But isn't that the cutest? And I put my initials right here. But I left everything else the same. And Carolyn has suggested this key There's a key right here. If I'd have back stitched around it with a darker color, it would have popped. You would have been able to see it. And I was going to do that, but I had already stitched it up and I thought, oh no, I wanted to back stitch that key. So just a suggestion, if you do this little stocking, you might want to either make this key darker or just back stitch around it so you can see it. And after I got it together, I was making my husband a pot of tea. Well, cooking a pot of tea to make my husband a pitcher of tea. And I had the tea sitting on the stove. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get a little bit of a teaspoon of that tea out and just dab some more tea on the stocking. And you can see there's some spots here that I just wanted to make it a little bit more antique-y looking. And I just added some more tea stain to this. So there you go, a Valentine's stocking by Plum Street Samplers. So you guys, I'll link this below for you to go get if you want to do it. And like I said, it didn't take long at all to make it, and it is so darling. So darling. All right. Now let's talk about the winter's blues. Where's my little card here? I don't know if I've mentioned this yet or not on this video. I had to retake this video so many times. So anyway, here we go. The Winter Blues Sew Along 2023. Winter Blue SAL. No, it's Winter Blues SAL 2023. If you want to join us, Instagram, Sew Wednesday with Lorraine. Hashtag that on. But we started this at 12:01 a.m. Like I said, I stayed up. I did it. And there it is. And I'm showing you my cross stitch before I show you the pattern. JBW Designs, Over the Fields We Go. This is what I'm working on. And me and Carolyn started this together. In this winter SAL, you can do anything that's blue. Winter Blues, that's why we're calling it Winter Blues SAL, SAL 2023, because you can do this, join us. You can be working on something you're already working on, that's blue, but we're doing all ours in blue. Isn't that cute? And Annie at the Proper Stitcher, I bet she's already completed it by now, but she was almost done in her last video with this, and she did hers in red, which is beautiful. So I love it. And the DMC color I'm using is number 806. That's the color I'm using. So that's coming along. We're probably going to work on it the rest of January and the first part of February. Hopefully I'll be able to get it finished. And Carolyn had bought me this pattern for Christmas, and I had originally thought I was going to do a pillow with it, but I'm going to do a drum pin key with it. It'll be perfect. She suggested that. She was thinking about that when she bought it for me, and she said, Lorraine, she goes, maybe a drum keep would be pretty. I go, of course it would. It'd be perfect. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So the next one, let's talk about Valentines. This one's called Be Mine. You haven't seen this in a while. I've started this last year. It's the vintage collection, Be Mine. And I'm not going to even attempt to say the name of the designer, but isn't that darling? I started this on February the 5th of 2022 last year. I'm doing it on 14 count Aida. The color is Toast, and it uses 36 DMC colors, and there's going to be French knots, beads, and there's a lot of blending on a lot of threads. That's the only thing that slows you down quite a bit is the blending of the threads, but it's going to be beautiful once it gets done. But isn't this precious? So what I've gotten done, I had finished the bottom part of her dress and the bottom part of his feet, And I've got the heart. I haven't done any of the back stitching in, so some of this stuff will be missing, like I love you and all the back stitching around. So I'm just basically doing just cross stitching right now. So, and I've gotten up here and I'm working on this area, and I just started on her hair. So let me show you. Let me put it on my board. Excuse the wrinkles. I had it folded in my project bag and I just put it in the hoop to work on it. So when I pulled it out, I had about this much done of it already, and the heart done. And what I've done, I've continued to sew on. And I really want to get this done. I was going to start another cross stitch for Valentine's to go along with this one, but I thought, no, I want to get this finished. So I'm going to continue to work on this. Will probably be my only Valentine's cross stitch I work on, and during this time of year, because I want to finish it. But isn't it cute? And there's her hair. Started her hair, and these are her hands. How you like my little pin? Oh my goodness. Needle minder. Oh my goodness. I was going to call it a pin keep. Needle minder. Well, it does keep the needle, the pins, doesn't it? It's cute, and a little Cupid. Oh my goodness. I thought it was perfect for this. So anyway, this is Be Mine. Darling. I can't wait to get to her face and his little face. Gonna be so, so pretty. So I want to continue working on this. I want to get it done by Valentine's. Okay, the next one is Enchanted Alphabet. And I blew up the picture so you can see it better. This is by Lavender and Lace, Enchanted Alphabet. And I started this on December 26th of 2022. I'm doing it on 16 count Aida, and it's all DMC colors, and the actual size of the pattern is 8 inches by 23 inches. And I've got it in this really nice hoop that Carolyn gave me. And this is what I've gotten done. I actually started right here on the corner, lower left-hand corner, and I've made my way all the way over to I, right there. What took me the longest was this little patch of flowers here. A lot of confetti right there. And me and Carolyn are doing this together, and she started with up here with the A, and she had several of these done, and I was still down here working on this. I go, honey, you just wait till you get to those flowers. So Lavender and Lace, the Enchanted Alphabet. Wait, let me make sure I put this back in my bag here. Okay. All right, the next one is Alphabet Sampler. by Twin Peak Primitives. This one right here. And I'm doing this on 16 count white Aida that I tea and coffee stained. And the finished size is 16 by 16. I started this on October the 24th, 2022. And I've added some more little motifs up here and down here. And I've actually made it down to this little crown right here. I made myself get to that crown. I stayed up one night and I said, I am determined to get to that crown. So I got the top part of that crown done. And here it is. This is going to be so, so beautiful. Where's my board? Oh, just a second. Let me get my board. Here it is. So I added this one up here, and I added two down here on the side, these little motifs, and then I started on the crown. These colors are so beautiful. I just love these colors on this sampler. Just a beautiful, beautiful, stunning colors. I mean, they're just, even Carolyn said something about it when she was here. So this is Twin Peak Primitives Alphabet Sampler. Y'all excuse me for me stumbling around today. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I need to eat lunch. Maybe that's what's going on with me. Need some protein. There we go. Or I'm missing my buddy, my cross stitch buddy. Alrighty. You know, once you start filming with somebody, you know, to talk to, you know, you're going back and forth, it's hard to start filming again all by yourself. So, okay, my last one is my Sunday stitch. I did get to work on this a little bit. This is the Mini The Nativity, and it's by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is a full coverage. I'm doing it on 16 count Aida, and it uses 88 DMC colors. And I'm still down here working on the wise men right here, but I have got it almost filled in right here. So this time around, I just worked on one section and to fill it in, and I got quite a bit done. So here it is. And what I did, all this needed to be filled in. So I just focused in on this area right here on the bottom part of his garment and got it all filled in. And now I've started over here to get this all filled in. So that's my next step. I don't want to move on over at all until I get this all filled in right here. So that's what I'm going to work on Sunday. I want to focus in on that spot. This is going to be so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So, so beautiful. It's taken a while, but I may have to start working on this on Saturday too. Not only just Sunday, but Saturday to get a little bit further ahead on it. So I'll see how that, I mean, that's just a thought. So I can get done with this. So anyway. The Mini Nativity by Heaven and Earth Designs. Going to be beautiful. Okay, you guys, well, that's it for today. Let me see. I'm looking at the time on my clock here. My camera is ticking down or ticking up. I'm not sure what it's doing. 39:46. By the way, I got some new glasses. I'm having a hard time. I had to go to the eye doctor and get some new glasses, and these are my readers, and I also have ones I can wear all the time, and since these are my readers, I'm having a hard time looking at the number. It looked like it was going down, but actually it's going up. So I'm up to 40 minutes now. So, but anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me again today. I hope I made sense through it. I stuttered. I'm still stuttering. Oh my goodness. This is one of those days. I might have should have had another cup of coffee, huh? So, but God bless you, and I will see you next, let me see, 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks next time I see you. And until then, remember, one stitch at a time will get you there. One stitch at a time, all right? I'll see you soon. Bye now.